What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel here live for episode 48 of Madden 20 Flashback Pink Slips here in Season 3 with the Philadelphia Eagles. We got through the first 4 weeks of the 2011 season, and it wasn't so hot. We went 1-3. We did have a 5-star performance in that one victory, but we got absolutely rattled in the 2 sim games and that week 4 game user against a very, very overpowered New York Giants team. So we're sitting here 1-3. Good news. Rest of the division's awful. It's looking like the NFC least, which is good. As we look at the games up ahead on the schedule for today's episode, we have Week 5 against Dallas, which we're going to play. Week 6 against the Rams, which will probably sim. We'll have that bye. We'll have Week 8 against the Cincinnati Bengals and Week 9 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I will look and see which team is the easiest of the two, and we'll probably actually take that. Usually I like taking the harder matchup, but where we're so desperate for wins, I pretty much need to come in against the weakest opponent, the opponent that we most likely have the chance at winning against, and make sure we don't throw that up in the air with the sim, the randomness of the sim. At least we're playing a bad team in this, or a good team, a bad matchup in the sim. Win or loss, I mean, doesn't really sting as much as when we have a game that we know we probably would win if we hopped in and played it, but then we sim it and we lose it, and it stings double much. So I think we're gonna play for sure Week 5, sim Week 6, and then find out which of let's just look right now between Cincinnati. The easiest way to do it is create a new character between Cincinnati and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who's the worst team? We got the Bengals, who are a 80, okay, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are 78. So we're gonna be playing that Steelers game. All right. Let's try to get 500. That's all I can say. That's small goals, baby steps. It's only year 1. We are not a great team. The landscape has changed during, especially those 3 losses. We've lost some talent, but obviously looking at our offensive line, we haven't lost really anybody. Too bad. We have Jeremy Shockey at tight end because we lost Heath Miller. Look at that, though. That's the biggest difference. If you missed last episode, you just knew we went to the Eagles. We beat the Redskins, and in that 5-star performance, we got Percy Harvin, 82 superstar. Obviously, Florida Gator bias, but I mean, I don't know why he has 90 catches. He should be a better athlete unless he should have like 96, all that stuff, whatever. And we got Julio Jones. That helps. You know, it always helps having Julio Jones on your freaking team. And then on the defensive side, in terms of new faces, I don't think we really won anybody or really lost anyone outside of, at least on the D-line, we didn't lose anyone. In the secondary, we got Derek Johnson, actually. We flipped Zach Thomas for Derek Johnson because we got a plus 20, actually. We've got the 5-star performance, and we spun the plus 20 from that one victory we have on the season, and we're able to get Derek Johnson, Percy Harvin, and Julio Jones. Now, I was just kind of chilling in free agency, seeing who was there, and our previous starting linebacker was Vincent Ray, who you might know if you're a Bengals fan in particular. But Aaron Curry was there. One of the bigger busts in NFL history was just sitting there as a free agent. Scheme fit, 90 speed, 90 acceleration. I figure, why not? We'll be the land of opportunity, the land of second chances, and we'll give Aaron Curry a chance to lock down one of our linebacker spots. So that's really the team. No massive wins, no massive losses. Let's just win some games here. I'm not going to be greedy. Week 5, Week 6, Week 8, Week 9. I don't need 5-star wins after 5-star wins. Just let me get a couple small ones here and don't have me lose a couple 5-stars. We just need to get some consistent wins and build up the lines. So let's take on 1-3 Dallas in their own home stadium. It's a huge rivalry game. You know we want to spank them. Fuck. All right, so after whiffing on a very questionable 4th down call, defense needs to bail us out here. Hold to a field goal attempt at worst. Come on. Oh, I don't know if Brian Westbrook's going to be running through Broad Bunkley like that, but it's still 4th and inches, good stand defense. 3rd and 3. Definitely want to obviously get a first down. We had Julio, Jerry Shockey, Percy Harvin at the top of your screen. Who wants to win? Right there, Julio. Beautiful. Man, that's not Julio's number. We got to get Julio's number fixed. 85 Julio. What is he, 11? Definitely need to. That's just startling, just seeing someone like that that's so well known. Oh, 85? Yeah, it feels weird. All right, 1st and goal on the 3. Always like getting our QB moving. Oh, he's gassed, though. We've ran a couple times, scrambled with McNabb a couple times, so that means his stamina is just shot, and he's not nearly half the quarterback that he should be for some reason in Madden. They're like, oh, your stamina's just completely shot after 2 runs. I know Donnie was a little bit of a thick boy, but I mean, come on. We'll just go Shockey. Gronk, sorry. Gronk on the 1, sets us up 3rd and goal. And look, it already knows. Top suggestion, C4 special, Peyton Hillis. Let's go to the, let's audible this to the left. I think we could set the edge there. Great job, Peyton Hillis, untouched, executed perfectly. And we're able to get the first touchdown of the game. Oh, there we go, nice sack. I think that's Derek Johnson. Oh, it's Mike Peterson. Very reliable, comes in on the blitz. 3rd and long. Who's their Kyle Bowler is their quarterback. I'm pretty sure he was a high draft pick of the Baltimore Ravens back in the day. But I love J.J. Watt here to kind of... He's been one guy I've been waiting. Especially as someone that uses the D-line. I have not been having a time. I've been having better success with Carlos Dunlap than J.J. Watt. And that's a little bit unexpected, but the Gator fan in me's not, you know, super upset about that. Well, let's get home. Let's get home. Nothing easy. Nothing to the tight end. Nothing to the running back. Let's... Oh! What? Oh. What kind of coverage was that? 33? That was like slow dancing. That's like PG slow dancing coverage. He's hands on the hips. Listen to me. Hands on, you know, like that super strict teacher in middle school. That's not what we want. Who is that? That's Nate Clem. He's superstar dev. Come on. All right, they were able to kick a field goal. There's no way we're not at least taking a shot when you have Julio Jones and Percy Harvin. We'll put Peyton Hillis into pass pro. Really, we'll put Gronk into pass pro. There's only really one guy we're going to try to get this to. Come on, Julio. Jump! Ah! Ah! Let's go! That's it. No, those never work. And it did. Oh, you're amazing. Like, I was starting to just almost put Julio Jones in this Calvin Johnson bubble. Like, where Calvin Johnson was good, yeah, but generally underwhelmed with Hawaii Warriors. And it felt like, you know, at least from the sim, because we only played the 2 sim games, that Julio was kind of being a little disappointing. But my God, let's go. All right, let's hit something like that again. Bad play calling has us 3rd and 8 to open the game, known as the second half. Oh, we have Percy Harvin. Yes! God, it feels so good having Donovan McNabb as our quarterback. Eric Weaves! Let's go, Eric Weaves, 75. Special teamer, just play of his career right there. Oh, Peyton Hillis just being able to bounce to the outside. We might be able to get him 100 yards on the ground today. Oh! No, he got murdered! Oh, my Madden 20 cover athlete, or Madden 12 cover athlete, Peyton Hillis. God damn it. Come on, bail us out. Bail us out, defense. I need like a big J.J. Watt sack fumble. This is where Sean Merriman on the Warriors would come up, right? You know you could count on a lights out sack fumble. We need either, doesn't have to be Watt, I hope it is, because we used a huge draft pick in him. Could be Carlos Dunlap on the other side. But this is where we need a turnover, a takeaway. Something like that, there we go. Watt and Dunlap getting back to the quarterback. Very cheesy by Dunlap there, just to kind of rush tackle, dive tackle to steal away the full sack from Watt. But that's what we need, man. 3rd and 22. Dallas most likely, I mean, there is good wind going there where they could still be in field goal range. But pick it off. Oh, yes! Chris Harris Jr. Strap. Isn't he strapped? Doesn't he go by strap? Much like Crable LeBlanc in youth, but obviously he's been more famous. Chris Harris Jr. Rookie. Interception. So we need it. Feeling pretty good about this one. We won the game. It was a divisional victory. We won by exactly 14 points, which is 2.5 stars. We got a half star for winning the turnover battle. Brings us to 3. Looking at our player stats, Donovan McNabb had a great game, but not great by Pink Slip standards. But over 100 yards for Peyton Hillis is worth half a star. We have over 100 yards for Julio Jones, which is worth half a star. Then when you flip to the defense, 2 interceptions, 1 from Chris Harris, 1 from Nate Clemens. Half star each. It's 1 full star for the interceptions. It's a 5-star performance. 2 wins in the year. 2 5-star performances. A chance to spin the wheel. Let's go. All right, let's spin this wheel. Y'all know the wheel by now. Got dev trade plus 20, pink special, or pick a team. Let's spin it. All these options, probably pretty good at this point. No bad option. I mean, I guess pink special in a ways because McNabb's already so overpowered. Oh, we get a dev boost. Nice. That means one player, any player on our team can go up a dev trait. I mean, kind of annoying thing is that it's very, very early. I mean, there's a chance that Julio Jones or JJ Watt only have Superstar, not Superstar X Factor. We haven't unlocked their dev traits yet, but it is what it is. I'm sure we'll find something we'll be happy with. I'm not gonna lie, I cheated. I looked at the dev traits here. Julio Jones actually only had a Superstar, so I'm telling you right now, we're using that one dev trait to make him an X Factor. If one player deserved to be an X, the only other player that even looked like remotely like they would be deserve an upgrade, I mean, Peyton Hillis, I guess, but he's our starting running back. I would hope that at the end of the season, based upon his statistical performance, we can get him up to a Superstar, which is about where he should be. But I was thinking probably Cam Chancellor, get him up to an X Factor. But safeties generally are fairly achievable through sim stats and stuff like that to go up dev trade just at the end of the season. So it's the value of making Cam Chancellor that, and I guess he's a team captain. We want to use you know, special perks like this where you get to go up a dev trait. You would rather keep it on a team captain so it's not a guy that you know that can get poached if you have a bad sim loss. So yeah, there we go. Julio Jones is now an X Factor, rightfully so. Should have probably been one from the get-go. We'll make him number 11 as he got himself a brand new Most ability. We're really happy with this plus 10. We're going to take Mike Peterson, 76 Superstar, flip that for Brian Orakpo, 83 Superstar. Now, how is Brian Orakpo 79 pass coverage? Okay, whatever. Then we got Anthony Collins, 75 normal. We're going to flip that for Brian Bulaga, who's a 78 star. And then just for the cheesy, it's just because it's Dallas. Usually I'm not going to be one that takes advantage of a +0 straight swap. But we're going to send Jason Shirley, 68 normal, to bring over Big Nick Fairley, 68 hidden dev. The sim game against a one-win Rams team. They have one win. Okay, we only have 2, but they're still a one-win team. They're struggling. This shouldn't be, you know, a blow. This should be a competitive matchup that should come down to the 4th quarter. And what it's looking like is that Philadelphia can't cross midfield in front of their home fans at Lincoln Financial Field. There we go. We got a field goal. Beautiful. Get some points. Tie this one up 10 apiece. Rams get an instant touchdown. Starting to pull ahead a little bit, but Philly's showing some fight. Might be a little too late, but a touchdown, a walk-off TD to win it. Can't hit it. Can't, I mean, this is going to be, I just feel like it's going to be one of them years. We're going to lose almost all of our sim games. And this is proof right there. 23-17. I'll calculate the star ratings. Game. It's 1 star. Looking at their performance. Nothing for the quarterback. They got over 100 yards with Willie Parker. That's worth half a star. Nothing for the receivers. Nothing on the defensive side of the ball. So it's a 1.5 star. We have it and round up. It's a 1-star performance. They get a +2 upgrade. Yeah, this actually stings more than I expected. Again, I never try to take these way out. If there's a legit upgrade, I'll always punish my team appropriately. And here we go, man. Rodney Hudson, one of our better picks, 75. Probably a really good shot at being a superstar dev player. And I'm going to get this guy in return. Scott Tercero. Nice. Sick. We got the Bengals. Come on. Come on. Let's get at least one sim win this season. Come on, boys. Things are now looking good. I mean, right now it's looking good if we're in the camp of wanting a very high draft pick. But we just saw the amount of, even a 1-star loss, the lowest loss you could have, and boom, bam, goes one of our long-term projected stars on the offensive line, Rodney Hudson. So there's no such thing really as a good loss because, you know, unless there's a perfect scenario where I can straight up just give away a death player, which is not going to be the case with a roster that's as weak as the Eagles. We need to find a way to win in the Sims. We have a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Get the stop, 3:15, kill it off, and get a win. And, of course, we can't mount any sort of drive. We have to punt it to them. Brutal! We implement the rule that in sim games, we half the star ratings win or lose because this was a brutal one. So the Bengals won the game, which is worth a star. They had the turnovers, which is worth half a star. Looking at the player stats here, Carson Palmer went over 300 yards, which is worth half a star. They have Daryl Jackson over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's 1 full star for him. Defensively, they had 4 sacks here for Justin Smith and Cam Jordan. That's worth 1 full star combined. They had 2 interceptions, EJ Biggers and Chris Owens. So, it's another star going their way. It's a 5-star performance, but luckily we get to half that, and then you round up. So it's a 3-star performance, a +6 upgrade for the Bengals. Country road, take him home. They're going to send us Kalimba Edwards, and they're getting Carlos Dunlap, who the Bengals have had for his whole career. He's been a really good edge rusher, and we're losing a guy that's one of my favorite guys to use here on the D-line. Congrats for the Eagles for being dog shit in the sim. Right, final game, finally we get to hop back in, try to make amends. 2-5. It's not... How? We're 2-5 in the division. We win, we might be first place. That is... I honestly think that might be, through 9 weeks, the worst standings I've ever seen in Madden 20. Cool. Well, let's give them hell. All right, 1st and 10 here. We are in Pittsburgh territory on our opening drive. You know what I'd love to see? Just make a big play. Gronk smash! Rob Gronkowski, there we go. Goal to go. I don't really know who to trust here. I might just slant it to Jeremy Shockey. He's probably the most reliable set of hands we have. Or can we take off? Ooh, we sure as hell can. Donnie's in. Oh, no, that's not good. Who is that? Greg Jennings. Oh, okay, that could be a problem. My God, Jesus, I need the dev trade or something to go for J.J. Watt, because we are not. He's getting stonewalled every time I'm using him on the D-line. Doesn't matter what opponent we're going up against. All right there, just easy slants, Greg Jennings. Kurt Warner to Greg Jennings. Oh, same kind of deal. Gronk in the middle of the field, possession, catch it, it's good! 2 feet in. I don't know how to get him to a Gronk smash celebration. It doesn't work. But thank God they overhauled the celebration mechanic for Madden 21, because that's the real features people want. Ooh, same thing. Maybe we can get Gronk again. Lead him! Oh, it's on the 1. Whatever. Big man, Gronkowski, unstoppable right now. These Steeler linebackers don't stand a chance. Okay, they're probably thinking we're going C4 special. Let's see if we can surprise them. Peyton Hillis up the middle. It works. Can we stop? Oh, we're getting burned with the slants every time. Is Kurt Warner a filthy casual or what? 3rd and 20, trying to get some points here before half. Can we just throw it to Gronk again and let him go up and do his thing? And he gets destroyed! And then Jordan Cameron, off the pass deflection, finally pump one of those goes our way. Wow, look at that, man. Gronk went up, pretty much sacrificed himself. And then there you go. That was like a jump pass, like an alley-oop. Oh, wow. Falling apart here this drive. Vert still, it hurts. Ooh, Julio at the top there. He's panting though. All my guys are tired. That means they're equally as tired. And we have the better athletes. Except our O-line sucks now, because we only have Jason Kelsey, and that's pretty much it. Man, literally the last 5 plays have been 5 sacks. Brutal job. Brutal job. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Thank you, Cam Chancellor. Like, it feels like, I mean, obviously, I'll give kudos. 2 hell of a plays. 1 great interception and then a ridiculous catch. Felt like there's some animations going on both of those plays, but credit where credit is due. They're making big-time plays. Our defense needs to step up here. Get a turnover ourselves. Show that we're capable of doing that. There we go. Big TFL on Cedric Benson. 3rd and goal. I mean, they're clearly in 4-down territory, so we need 2 more stops. We'll go man. Man defense. Really, the only guy we're worried about is Greg Jennings. Let's Greg Jennings slant. Let's try to get Kirk Warner. Oh, they're going to run it for some reason. Don't know why they're doing that, but that's a great play by Cooper, the outside linebacker. He's had a huge game. 3 TFLs. Let's go. Let's put him in a zone defense here. Make him have to just beat us again. Some big-time play. And I think Greg Jennings is the only guy on that offense that can do it, and of course it is! 2-minute warning. Greg Jennings, 2 toes in. They have to get this 2-point conversion. Let's bring the blitz. It's a booth review. I think he got both in. All right, let's all-out blitz. This is how a gauge 8. Trust that we can get there. Come on, get there. Get there! Yes! And on the John Sally's brother. Best damn sports show. Let's go. I got you, boy. Another first down. Unstoppable. He's a closer, Peyton Hillis is. Okay, first down here. Game is officially over. 3rd and 2. Peyton Hillis has done nothing but get first downs, and there's just way too much garbage back there. It's going to be about 30 seconds for Pittsburgh to try to do something miraculous. Well, that's one way to end the game. Just throw a slant to your tight end. Oh, we got another play off. Whatever. That was a terrible play. Whatever. We won the game. Great. Who would have thought it would have been a 2-down, go for 2-point conversion. Stop. That would get the job done, but it's a much-needed win, and there's a chance we went top of the division. It's a win, right? So we got the 1-star right off the rip. But player stats, wasn't great. Donovan McNabb. Yeah, nothing for Peyton Hillis. Gronk with 6 catches, 120 yards. Huge game for him, so a half-star for going over 100 for Gronk. Defensively, very close for J.J. Watt. Obviously, a half-sack away from scoring. No turnovers. So it's a 1.5-star. We round down when we actually play the games. So it's only a 1-star performance, a +2 upgrade for the Philadelphia Eagles. So not every victory is going to get you Julio Jones, Percy Harvin. And this is just, solid roster moves. One at right tackle, we're going to flip Stacey Andrews, who's an 81-star, but he's 30, and a straight +0 to get Godster Sherrillis, who's an 81-star. And, we're getting a 3-year younger player. An outside linebacker, we're going to send Maivia, what's he, The Rock? But he's a 70 normal, and we're going to get Akeem Ayers, who's a 71-star. And then we're going to flip Vincent Ray, who's a 67-star, he's only 23, to bring in Malcolm Smith, who's 67 hidden dev, and he's 22 with a great athletic profile, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. Here's where we're at week 10. All those things said, we are tied for first place in our division. The Redskins have the tiebreaker with that tie. They also have a game in hand, so we could make up ground, certainly, over the next couple games, but that's just ridiculous. That's what the standings look like. As we set up week 10, 11, 12, and 13, Lions, Redskins, Giants, and Packers. I can tell you right now, we're probably playing the first 2 games. I'm definitely playing that Redskin game. I'm definitely simming that Giant game. I do not want to walk into that juggernaut again. But yeah, obviously that week 11 game is going to be massive against the Washington Redskins. And we probably will be back Monday, maybe Tuesday, with episode 49 of Flashback Pink Slips, for that huge Redskin matchup. And we get to find out who this breakout player is going to be. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. I'll catch you back here tomorrow with episode 2, part 2 of the Minnesota Vikings Realistic Rebuild. See you then. Peace out.